Summer slips into cool autumn nights, and for the first time, we feel the focus and the pressure of time. In the fall, heroes are born, legends rise, and history is made. Fall is a time for greatness. Fall is winning time. Let's do this.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Colton Wong will stand in. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike 1, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second.
Here's Jason Hayward now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Kershaw, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
fouled off. One out, nobody on. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Carlos Correa comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Hayward is off at first with two away. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with two outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The next 3-2. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Mets strand one. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 10.
At the plate, number 10. He readies for his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with one man gone. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Bullet back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. At the plate, Miguel Andujar, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Miguel Andujar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Belt will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 12.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Andujar leads off first with 1 away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Juan Lagares goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And this is low, ball 1. Pop straight up. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for the Mets. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Morton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set, the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. Throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Ready with the 1-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. This is pulled into right. Mazzara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazzara. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on. Nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Hit in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready now, Jose Iglesias. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off with the Mets.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Jason.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
Now batting.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Gallo is one of the very few left-handed bats that displays a lot of power against left-handed pitching. He drives the ball well in these matchups, which simply has not been the case very often in baseball. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Marte going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, number 10, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Washington, the second baseman, number 10.
Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Runners on the move for second. Don't want to forget about it. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. In now, Ketel Marte, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Nobody out, runner on first. Again, he's off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, one away. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. The bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 to him now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The first baseman.
Into the box, Josh Bell, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Mazzara. He makes the running play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 38.
Next for the Mets, number 38. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. Andujar at second with 2 down, and Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mets leave 1. Leading off the inning, Jesse Winker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazzara. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Number 38 goes to get it and ends the inning. Gone in order. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in there.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So a man at third here with 2 gone. The former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their
Now
pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan. As
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Marte looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On its way is pitch number 75. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Josh Bell would be next. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Striding in, Josh Bell. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Iglesias has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first himself for the out. Dylan Floro will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Dylan Floro.
Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Standing in, Jose Iglesias. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound. It's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side.